Welcome to our Wellness Wednesday Health Show. I'm your host, Dr. Kala Hewlett from the Back Pain and Joint Center of Texas, where we offer chronic pain solutions to help you enjoy pain-free living. And today, once again, we are on site, and right now we're just at the beginning of November. And this is the time of year between now and January 1 where the average American gains between 10 to 15 pounds. And so we are here today because we want to help you proactively avoid being that statistic. We want to help you come out on January 1st either the same weight or perhaps even weighing less than you do now, being healthier because you've taken the appropriate steps. So today I'm with Britanie from Rush Cycle.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Absolutely, thanks for making time today.
Of course.
Now, what is Rush Cycle?
Gosh, the most amazing workout ever. No, I'm kidding. It is. Okay, so it's a spin studio. You come in for 45 minutes. We ride to the beat of the music. So it's dark. You know, we've got black lights, loud music, so anybody is welcome, and it's just like a workout of all ages, essentially just coming and spinning for 45 minutes in a high intensity type of environment.
Love it.
Yeah.
Now, we're located here in Wood Forest, which is great because it's central to, if you're in the Woodlands or if you're in Conroe or Montgomery, it's kind of centralized in this area. You don't have to get on a 45 either.
Right.
When it comes to cycling, I want to, what we call, bust a few myths.
Yeah.
You know, some myths that I've had or heard in the past are, this is for only someone who's 25 and is like a supermodel, men or women. So let's talk about that. Let's bust those myths.
Yeah, so essentially we have anybody from 16, honestly, as young as 16 and as old as 77. One of our oldest clients, Scott, has lost almost 100 pounds in the last 3 years, and he's phenomenal. He rides at our 5 a.m. class. But I mean, it's of all ages. It's a workout that is good on the body. It doesn't hurt the joints. It's good for your knees, your hips. I mean, it works your core, everything. And you do a full body movement because we're riding, but then when we're doing choreography, we're using our core as well. And then we do like a quick arm song towards the end of class as well. It's like 5 minutes. So it's a full total body for all ages, men and women. My husband rides, and he loves it. And we have a lot of men that ride 5 a.m. or the mid-morning class or the night classes. One of the owners, her husband rides 5 days a week. So.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah, he loves it. It's great.
You said 5 a.m. So what time do classes start, and what time's the last class for people that want to come either before or after work?
Yeah, so we have 5 a.m. Monday through Friday. I teach 2 5 a.m.s a week. Then we have 2 on Saturday, 8 a.m. and 9:30, and then Sundays at 1. We try to make the Sundays a little bit later just because we're in a family, environment. There's church, and it's a neighborhood community. So we've got lots of class times, and then the mid-morning is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9:30, Tuesday, Thursday, 8:45, and then Monday through Thursday, 6:15 p.m.
Perfect.
So lots of opportunities.
And they're all 45 minutes, is that right?
Yes, 45 minutes with stretching. So you can get in and out in less than an hour. It's awesome.
It's funny that it's that 45-minute range. I just read a study recently that came out that looked at exercise, and they said if someone exercises 30 to 45 minutes a day, it increases the chances of them living longer. And the study went on to discuss, well, what does that actually mean? They said it will reduce someone's risk of premature death by 70%. 70.
Wow.
So it reduces the risk of premature death by 70% when someone's exercising for 30 to 45 minutes. So you're right in that sweet zone with a 45-minute class.
And you burn, my watch, of course we wear Apple Watches in here, right? You burn anywhere from 400 to 600 calories. I mean, it's phenomenal. And like for some people, that's a lot. And that is huge, and it's an amazing workout because you sweat so much as well. Like I've sweated a lot in hot yoga. I feel like that's about as much as you sweat in here, yet you have like so much fun at the same time. So.
Now you mentioned that the age range from 16 to 80 plus years old and someone losing 100 pounds.
Yeah.
So can you help modify the class? So if someone comes in and maybe they're 100 pounds overweight,
right,
and they haven't exercised in maybe a few years or 10 years, and they're just like, gosh, I don't know if I can get on a bike and pound it for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's talk about, do you help those type of people? And yeah.
Absolutely. So when we get new riders in, first of all, we'll help set them up because the bike is very precise. We raise up the seat based off your height of your lower body. Some people have short or long torsos. Then we'll fix the handlebars in a certain way depending on how tall they are, and then as well as how high the handlebars are. So you want to fix somebody up perfect for their body that's going to like support their knees and back. You don't want them too high or too short. And so we always go over that with them. We go over the resistance. You can push it away for heavy, lighten it towards you. We give guidelines for the class, but ultimately they can choose if it's too heavy or too light to move that lever and work to their needs. And then also, if they get tired, they can sit down. I mean, that's the nice thing about being on a bike is, yes, we're out of the saddle a lot, but if you're tired, just sit down and breathe. And like, it's dark. Nobody cares what you look like or the faces you make. Like, we're all here to work out, to have fun, and like, there's no judgment.
I love that because that's I think the fear a lot of people have. It's like, oh, I don't want to walk in and everyone around me knows what they're doing. Everyone around me is fit and healthy. And here I am, unhealthy, don't even know how to strap into a bike. I've never done this before. Yeah. So it sounds like you really walk step by step through those new clients to help them feel comfortable.
Yes, I mean, clipping in is hard too. So we'll help them get clipped in and just spend a good 5 minutes in the beginning with them going over everything so they are prepared for class. Yeah.
If you had to describe the culture here, because that's the other thing that people are like, gosh, what's the environment? Each exercise place has a vibe or a culture. How would you describe the culture of Rush Cycle?
So we are definitely all very different in the way we instruct. Some instructors are a little bit more low key and some are a little bit more hype and aggressive. And so I feel like there's something for everybody. Sometimes people want to come in and just get their butt kicked and like get in and get out. And sometimes people want to like have those emotional vibes in the music and like just reflect on whatever they have in their life. And so I feel like it's a really broad culture. Like, we have something for everybody. And all of the women instructors here are phenomenal. They're very welcoming, and they just, we actually care about riders having a successful experience. Like, we don't come in here and get a workout. Like, we show up for them, and like, we give them the motivation to want to finish class. Yeah.
That's cool. I can definitely tell there's a passion for what you do here and wanting to help people. So very, very cool.
Yeah, I do love it.
What I love too is that when someone starts from a healthcare professional perspective, when someone starts exercising, they're more inclined to eat healthier. We just take better care of ourselves when we're exercising. So I call it like the domino effect. Right. Once someone starts with exercise, then they're like, okay, hey, I'm gonna probably go to bed earlier because I want to exercise before I go to work. And then it improves their sleep habits. Then they're like, well, I don't want to eat a bunch of fast food and garbage because I'm exercising. So they start eating better. So exercise is so key because it is one of those big dominoes that just other things start falling into place.
Absolutely.
We're also just coming out of COVID.
Oh, right? Gosh. Yeah.
In a time when there's been more stress, more depression, more anxiety than I think I can ever remember in my adult life. We were talking a little bit earlier about the benefits, and it's just something that you feel personally when you cycle. You want to mention that?
Yes. So I lift weights, and I have done like CrossFit style workouts for 12 years now. And I've always enjoyed running or any kind of cardio. And then when I started spinning in 2018, I realized it was something that I was missing. Like, I would walk out of the studio just feeling so much more relieved. Like, if you carry stress, which we all do, you just need a release, right? And this is what it is for me. It is for a lot of people as well. And it's just an experience that you don't find anywhere else. And for me, it's like, I'm an instructor, but I still love to take classes. Like, I need a class for myself mentally as well, and just to come in here and enjoy the time with the riders and the friends I have also. So it's a blessing, honestly, to be able to come in here and to live close as well. Like, we have a great community so close that's less than a 5-minute drive. And just to be able to like pour your heart and soul into a class, or be able to come in and just like motivate riders and sweat, and it's wonderful. I love it.
Yeah, that is really neat. Because as we're coming in, there's just so much stress, worry, fear, anxiety, depression. Things are going on in people's lives. And study after study tells us the same thing. When we exercise, it's just as good as taking a depression medication. There's been multiple studies that have shown that. And so if you're sitting at home thinking, gosh, I know I need to exercise, I want to be connected somewhere, connect with Rush. They have a great community here. And that's another thing which I love. It's the group feel. People always be like, man, I want to exercise, but I slept in, or I didn't have someone to go to the gym with. So they lack that accountability or workout buddy, as I call it. In fact, that's our health tip for the week in our practice is, who's your workout buddy, who's your accountability partner, because you need one when it comes to health. So it sounds like you guys kind of function that way because you know your clients, you know them by name, and you help keep them accountable and are that person for them. Is that?
Yeah, I mean, I know most of the clients' names just because I've been here for a couple of years, and that's really nice because I feel like they feel important, and like the fact that I can remember their name is important, right? And it makes them feel special. And I mean, it's hard to like work out by yourself. It is very unmotivating to like be like, well, I have to go to the gym and I have nobody to meet me, but I know if I'm going to come to this class, I'm not going to let the instructor down. I'm not going to let the people riding next to me down. And you know, it's just, you feel accountable and you want to show up for that person. And then when you're in class, like you want to show up for the other people in there too. Like it's like riding as a family in there.
That's neat. That is really neat. So if you're sitting in, we're now just the first part of November, connect with Rush Cycle. If they're watching this, what's the best way? How do they connect? Well,
you can reach out to us on Instagram, Rush Cycle Wood Forest. You can reach out to me, Britanie Milliken, or you can just show up. We're here anywhere from like 4:30 in the morning until 11 a.m. Or we're here at night from 4 to about 8 p.m. So if you just want to show up and hop on, or you can download the app and book a free class as well. You can see all your classes, and then you can pick a bike. If you don't want to sit in the front, you can pick a bike in the back and just come and we'll get you all set up when you get here.
Love it. You mentioned a free class. Is that something you offer for new clients just to come try it?
Yes. We offer one free class, and we have offered 2 free classes as well if some people are on the fence and maybe want to give it another shot, but we always offer everybody 1 free class.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Britanie, thank you for your time today. I think you guys have an amazing community that you've built here at Rush Cycle. Thank you for helping to improve the health and well-being of our community.
You're welcome. Thank you for having us.
You guys have a wonderful, wonderful week. As always, we wish you the best in health. Also, as a reminder, we have the new Medicare covered treatments to help with back and joint pain. So if you're Medicare age, or if you have a loved one in your life who's Medicare age in the community suffering with back or joint pain, please have them reach out to us so we can get them taken care of and help them avoid surgery this year. Anyways, see y'all next week.
See ya.